There's a massive war sitting right behind the New Testament world that churches barely ever mention. And once you know about it, the whole story hits different. About 30 years after Jesus died, the Jewish-Roman War broke out. This is not some side event. It is one of the most violent revolutions in the ancient world. Rome marched in, crushed Jerusalem, burned towns across Judea and Galilee, and destroyed the temple that had defined Judaism for centuries. Now, here's the part that most people miss. Some of the New Testament was written before that war, letters like 1 Thessalonians, Galatians, and Romans. But the Gospels of Matthew and Luke, and probably the final form of Mark and definitely John, were written in a world completely shaped by that destruction. The authors lived through fear, trauma, political chaos, and a nation falling apart. This is why the Gospels talk about the temple the way that they do. This is why there's urgency in the writing. This is why certain conflicts with leaders get emphasized. They were telling the story of Jesus while watching the world around them collapse. The war shaped the environment that their memories were coming from. And here's something else wild. Early Christians may have survived just because they stayed out of the rebellion. While the Zealots fought Rome and got crushed, Christian communities were already spread out and focused on their own gatherings instead of joining the uprising. So if you want to understand the New Testament, you cannot ignore the Jewish-Roman War. It shaped the world the writers lived in, even if your church never brings it up. Be sure to follow me if you're ready for the next part, because tomorrow we'll be breaking down Judas the Galilean and the rising of the Zealots. Y'all drop down in the comments what you think about today's episode and tell me what you think.